Hey there guys, welcome back to the Doug and Racecraft YouTube channel. In this episode, we see if this old turd has enough to finally get that 9-second slip. Alright. So, as some of you may have already known, this video is going to be a little bit on the shorter side. I'm not going to lie to you, I thought this was going to be a little bit more work to get that 9-second pass. But I was proven wrong, and I will gladly eat crow on that one. Where I'd like to start off, full disclosure, as many of you know, I was tuned by VMP last season. Had my fair share of issues. You know, like I said before, and I'll say it again, this setup was unique and still is kind of unique. The Hellcat throttle body really messes some things up and really takes a hit on drivability from what it seems like. It got to a point with VMP and I where it seemed like they were pretty happy with where the drivability was at and they weren't really interested in pursuing it any further. In full transparency, they did tune the car for free, so I really can't complain. They were awesome to work with. But it seemed like they gotten to a point where they weren't interested in chasing it any further. So the car really wasn't where I wanted it to be as far as drivability goes. I did the swap originally to be able to drive it anywhere I wanted to not have to worry about it, to be able to drive it in traffic and go to the grocery store and have anybody that I want to get in it and drive it. I really didn't feel like it was at that point. So I had been looking for a new tuner for a little bit now. There's obviously the big names you can go with: Oz, Lund, Palm Beach Dyno. And to be 100% honest with you, I didn't really want to pay as much as they were asking, because as some of you know, I was tuned by Lund before and I'm not super thrilled with their customer service. And I feel like swaps kind of get pushed by the wayside because there's a lot of different things that it could be on the customer's end that the customer may not be so forthcoming with. Things weren't done, A1 100% the right way. So, and that's fair, that's understandable, but as any of you who have watched these videos know, I do everything as best as I can, as best as it should be, as best as it can be. Plus, those tuning companies are super expensive for tuning for swap setups, especially supercharged E85 swap setups. Last I knew, Lund was like $1,200. Tune only, not even including credits, RTD, any of that stuff. So that was out of my budget, to say the least. So in comes Andrew Sheridan with Mustang Lifestyle. He was obviously the first guy that I know of that did the Predator swap, and it seemed like it was working out really well for him. So I reached out to him. I was super honest with him from the get-go. I was super upfront with what my goals were, and he was pretty confident that he could deliver on those. I wanted the drivability without sacrificing any of the sauce. He was pretty confident that he'd be able to get that taken care of for me, and so far it's been great working with him. Price was pretty solid, especially compared to everybody else. I'm not going to say what it was, what I did end up paying him, because it seems like his prices have gone up since then, but not much. So with all that being said, let's get into the video. Alright, boys and girls, going up for the first pass of the season. I'm going to be honest, I'm a little nervous right now. There's no reason anything should go wrong, so knocking on wood, obviously. That felt really fucking good. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god, dude. Dude, that was crazy. It is an unbelievably good feeling when stuff just works how it's supposed to. No excuses, no bullshit, it just works. I'm not gonna look at the draggy time. I wanna be surprised by what the time slip actually says. Thank you very much. Oh my god, holy shit! Bro, dude, it went 949 at 145. Holy shit! Bro, oh my god, Jesus Christ! Dude. Woo! Fuck you, that's a 949, buddy. No, fuck you, it was 512, that's this car. You're not ruining my moment, bitch. Shut up! So, clearly I was pretty amped up in that. To go right off the trailer, first tune, drama-free basically, to leave the 60-foot, have it shift first, second, third, fourth, nothing too crazy. Like, it tagged the limiter in first and second, which is honestly to be expected. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys, with all the stuff I've gone through in the last, let's call it year. It's like taking it, you don't think it matters all that much, but it really does take its toll on you when you do fight issues like that. So going into that pass, it's like, I'm not even mentally prepared for it to make a lick. I just think, okay, it's gonna leave, it's gonna hit the limiter in first, go into lit mode, and then that's gonna be that pass. So needless to say, I was pretty surprised when it went right down through. Like I said, first pass off the trailer, pretty drama free. To be able to have that service, that customer service from Andrew is unparalleled. That really does make the difference for me, and I think it does for a lot of you too. So I can't say enough great things about Andrew, but let's continue on with the video. Going into the next pass, Andrew made a few changes with the tune, moved the shift scheduling a little bit, added a little bit of timing. Let's get to that part right now. All right there, boys and girls, we're going to make another lick now. We went previously 949 at 145. Made a few changes to the tune. Obviously open for a little bit better. Bro, Jesus Christ. Wow. That was nuts. Again, not looking at the draggy pass. I want to be genuinely surprised by the time slip. So, the official NHRA rules are that you don't have to have a parachute until you're going 150. You know, obviously miles an hour in the quarter. We're like mid 140s. I'm to the point now where I feel like I should have it. Does it need it? Probably not. I have good enough brakes now. It just, I don't know. You know, what if I don't have good enough brakes, right? But that felt good. I'd love to know what that pulled for G-forces, because I was in the seat. My God, dude. Surprised if we got kicked out. Yeah, what? Who's your daddy? That's what I thought. Thank you very much. Woo! We picked up a little bit more that time. Went 939 at 146, almost 147. Went slower to the 60 foot that time. That's surprising. I'm done. Stick a fork in it. She's done. I'm happy. Nothing broke. We ran 2 consecutive 9-second passes. I'm good with it. I will catch up with you guys in the truck. So, as you can tell from that clip, I was pretty excited. Went another 10th faster, picked up another mile an hour, which at this speed in this ET is actually pretty hard to do. Obviously, the faster the car gets, the harder and harder it is to pick up single miles an hour in 10s of an ET. So for it to pick that much up is actually pretty impressive. Like I said, I was hoping this video would be longer, give us a little bit more content, but this video is gonna be a little bit on the short side. And I'm not gonna complain even the least little bit. You know, and I could have made another pass. The track was doing really good that night. Hadn't really, they were staying on top of it, prepping it and everything. And it was just a radial slick tire night, so there wasn't any street tire guys there kicking the prep up. Like I said, could have made another pass, but I didn't really think it was worth it. I think there wasn't really anything to improve upon from that last pass that was like, oh, we could pick up, you know, another 10th or half a 10th going into this next pass. And at this point, beating on the car isn't really worth it. There are things we can work on though. Getting that 60 foot down is really going to help out. Car really needs an anti-roll bar or better shocks. Right now I just have the same competition engineering shocks that I had before. 3-way adjustables, nothing too crazy. It really needs a set of Vikings or QA1s and an anti-roll bar. It'd go a lot faster to 60 foot that way. I told myself going into this endeavor that I wanted it to run 9s and I wasn't going to keep fucking with it after that, but I can't leave anything alone. So now I kind of want to go for that 8-second pass. We're close enough that it could be done. Like I said in the video, the car really does need a parachute at this point, or some significantly better brakes than what I have. But right now, I mean, we're pretty close to what I can afford. You know, the next step up is thousands of dollars for a big brake kit, and I don't really want to spend that right now. So parachute, 60 foot stuff, probably go to a smaller pulley, pick up a little bit of power that way. You know, between all of those things, I think we could easily get an 8-second pass, but that remains to be seen. So I guess I want to hand this one off to you guys. What do you think I should do? If you were in my position, would you try and go for that 8-second pass, or would you be happy with where it's at right now? Next thing's coming up for this car. It's getting a full interior, door panels, everything, stereo system. I'm tired of people referring to this as a race car because obviously I don't want it to be a race car. I do want it to be a street car that I can get in, drive, take people on cruises, all that good stuff. And having interior is going to be the next big step, obviously, besides getting it painted. So anything I can do to put off getting it painted, I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I'm genuinely interested to see your guys' point of view. Obviously, my judgment can be a little clouded after, you know, flying high. So please do let me know. If you guys have any comments or questions, obviously leave those down below. I try to respond to every comment. If you like the video, like the video. If you'd like to see more of this good content, please do consider subscribing. It really does help. But that's going to do it for this video. I hope to catch you in the next one. Y'all take care now.